Welcome back to Crazy Dave's Crew. I'm Laura, and you're watching Thursday Threads. I have been enjoying the disappearing 4-patches so much that I've made up some more, and I want to try another variation. So all I've done is take 5.5-inch squares and made a 4-patch. And you can, some of them I've got the same fabric. Some of them are stash busters. And I really think this one, it's very simple. But I really think this is just one more way to kind of jazz up your 4-patches. Like I said, use up your stash. Use up all your scraps. Make the squares. But instead of having just, square, 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 try something disappearing. So really the hardest part of this, for me anyway, was the squaring up of the block. It's easier and quicker if you have one of the big squares, but I wanted to show you how to do it using just a regular, and this is a 7.5 by 7.5. A 6.5 would be great. A 5.5 would be great. Well, I know each of these is going to be should be 5 1/4. So I'm going to put 5 1/4 on the seam line. Okay. And then I'm going to put 5 1/4 on that seam line. And then I'm going to cut. Okay, and then just do the same thing, just each corner. I said if you had the big one, you could do the side and the top. But squaring it up is going to be really important for this disappearing patch. Because what I want to do, see, I normally cut from the inside out. Well, I'm being a little lazy today. I want to cut from the outside in. Right. So I've got that there. I want to make sure that my line is against the edge and that I've got a straight line here with my seam. So I'm going to cut off 2 inches. And I'm going to cut off 2 inches on this side too. I love blocks that make it look like it's more difficult. Now, y'all ready for this? I'm going to cut 1.5 inches off and 1.5 inches off. And again, I want to use these marks on my ruler. I want to get up to the side, and I'm on the seam. Yep, and that's 1/2 inch and 1 inch. I really would recommend this mat. This has been really great. Matching it up. Got my line there. Everything looks even. 1.5 inches. Okay, now let's put that one there, that one there, this one here, and that one there. We're going to sew these sides on first. And you can make it look different by how you place them. So I think I had this the other way. But you can make them different. So there's one. Well, what if you wanted to do 2 blocks? So you could switch out the pieces however you wanted to. Just cut your 2 inches and then your 1.5 inches. Cut your 2 inches, your 1.5 inches, and play with them. So have fun with them. This is just one of the many, many variations that you can do. By the way, if you decide you didn't like that, which I did, I decided I didn't care for it. Let's talk about frogging. And make sure you haven't gotten into the fabric. See how to do this. I did this a minute ago and it was great. I just ran it along the seam and like that. I'm still new at this. I'm practicing. But that's one way. If you don't like just, picking it out one at a time, you could try just running it along the seam. There you go. There. Now it's back to the way I think it looks best at. Almost looks a little bit like Patience Corner. Let's give it a go with 2 of the scrappies and we'll interchange the fabric. So I cut off from the sides and the tops of both of these. So let's see, let's do this one. So maybe there. Oh, no, not that one. And there. Let's see. Yeah, maybe there. Maybe there. The possibilities are just incredible. And there's the original. And you could always put it back in with the original. Let's see, let's do that. You could use so much of your scraps with this. That one. And that one. Play with it, make a decision, see what you like the best. So there is today's disappearing 4-patch. So there are many ways for you to do disappearing 4-patches. You can, like I showed you, use up all your scraps and just willy-nilly put them places, see what looks good next to each other. And there's nothing wrong with using up your stash and just making blocks. But if you're like me and you want to do something a little different, make up your 4 patches while, you're you're sleepy and not thinking well, when you're stressed, and then do the cutting and reassemble. What do you think you're doing? That is a no-no. And you know it. He's purring. Anyway, have fun with it. That's the big one. Have fun with it. Try something new. If this is your first time watching, be sure to go back and watch my other disappearing patch videos. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and make comments. You'll find us on Facebook under Sewing and Crocheting for Beginners, and also at CrazyDavesCrew. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've been inspired. And I hope next time I see you, your stash is just a little bit thinner because you've been making those 4 patches. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on CrazyDavesCrew. Thank you. All right, Flower, tell them bye. Seriously? Really, Doc? Come here, you. That is a no-no. No. Yep. All right, Mama's done sewing. Mama's done sewing. I know, you guys want attention. Tell everybody bye. Okay, bye-bye.